Alrighty guys, what's going on? It's Buster Brown 2K here and back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Jing Yuan. This is my Jing Yuan. He's kinda good. I've been experimenting with different pieces. I have this crit piece that I have right here. It's pretty damn good. Didn't get the best stats into it. I went into these one or two times, but it could be a bit worse. Then I have this one, which is just crit rate. And then just speed, it's not very good at all. So I was thinking about some theory crafting with Jing Yuan. Never done it before, but considering Fu Xuan. So let me pull up this video quick. This video about Fu Xuan because they did show her.
Her
So
skill, Fu Xuan activates the matrix of
when she
prescience,
does her
which
skill,
lasts for a set number of turns. This allows Fu Xuan to absorb some of that damage for her allies. When the matrix of prescience is active, it grants the knowledge effect to the entire team, increasing characters' max HP and crit rate. Fu Xuan's talent offers a
so considering that, I don't know what the depends what the numbers are, obviously, but Fu Xuan could be big for Jing Yuan because if you could use her to give him more XP, and I think her prescience thing also reduces your chance of getting stasis or whatever, your effect res. It gives you like effect res buff, so it could pretty insane for that. So if the crit rate's between like 15 or 10 to 20%, it could make this build insane because all you would have to do in Jing Yuan, as long as you have Fu Xuan and you have this trace right here and you have all the other crit traces, you wouldn't even need to really build too much crit rate, because I don't have too much crit rate to begin with on my build. It's mostly just crit damage, so you could pretty much just build crit damage on everything you could get your hands on, and it would just make them better because you don't have to worry about crit rate. But that depends on what the numbers is. If it's only like 5 to 10%, then it might not be as good as I'm thinking it could be. But besides that, I'm gonna go in and do this quick while I'm talking about this. Do this real quick. Just farm some materials. Cause I was just thinking, cause I wouldn't say I'm a Jing Yuan main, but I'm a Jing Yuan enjoyer. I like him more than I like Kafka, but Kafka I accept is better. But for AoE things, I don't think anyone really beats Jing Yuan besides Himiko. And I still want to make my Jing Yuan good, but he's just not better than Kafka at the moment. But I'm going to be rolling Fu Xuan because I want links, which most people should be rolling on Fu Xuan banner just for links alone. She's looking really good. Looking like she's better than Natasha. I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see the numbers. That's all that matters. Cause she's still decently far away. So you never know. They could change stuff. You never know until they come out. Once she comes out, then we'll know more. But for right now, my theory is Fu Xuan could make Jing Yuan really good. Like really good. Because right now he doesn't really have that good of a preservation unit. Besides like Gepard or like Luocha, they're like okay, but I think Fu Xuan would take Jing Yuan to the next level and make him absolutely insane, depending on how her kit's gonna work with him. I don't know yet. Nobody knows yet. Only Horrorverse knows how it's gonna work. But if the crit rate is a substantial amount, if it's like based on your HP or something like that, and it could be like over 15 to 20%, it could make Jing Yuan builds so much easier to make, because you could just go crit damage chest piece instead of having to go either crit rate and get good crit damage stat. Because I just got unlucky. I farmed that domain so many times, never ever gotten a good crit piece. All I've gotten is shit. That one crit piece with that speed on it and break effect, that was the best thing I've ever gotten. I've not gotten anything close to that. In that crit damage piece, I just got lucky and I went into crit like 2 times and made it decently well. So that's why I'm trying out this build. I don't know if it's good, because after I use my skill it gets me up to like 50% crit, but it's still nothing crazy. It's still nothing crazy, so it's not gonna be game breaking per se, but if you have a decent build like mine, I mean I don't have that crazy amount of crit rate on my Jing Yuan, so if people could just stack crit damage and not have to worry about crit chance if they have Fu Xuan, it would make him a lot better. A lot better. But we'll see how it works. I don't know how it's gonna work out in the end with the numbers and so whatnot, but this is just my theory for right now. I hope that it's gonna work how I want it to, and it's gonna be, say, like scaling off of her HP, or maybe it's based on the max HP of her allies. I don't know what they're gonna base it on, but with how her kit's looking, it all depends on how good she's gonna be for Jing Yuan. Is if her crit rate is at least a substantial amount more than like just the traces like the 5%. If it's only like 5%, I don't know how much Branya gives you because I don't have her because the game hates me. But I'm sure it's at least like 20 to 30% crit damage buff from her, right? So I would assume it'd probably be at least, you know, like 15-20%, I hope. I don't know. She's quite a while away. I'm excited for her because I don't really give a flying tootle about Imbibitor Lunae because I have Welt, and I think Welt is a cooler character anyways. But that's it for now. That's all I wanted to guys show you. I just wanted to let you know. I guess you could say I'm a Jing Yuan main, and I'm very looking forward to seeing how Fu Xuan is going to be working, because if I can use this build that I have right now with the 180% crit damage and then have her give me more crit, I mean, I have to activate her thing, but I mean, pretty sure she activates her thing anyways, her prescience, if she gets hit or whatever, or if she, I don't know, I don't know how she works. I watched the thing, but I'm pretty sure, I think she has to do skill, but we'll see when she comes out and see how practical she is and see how much skill points she needs to take up to keep her buffed up enough, but we shall see. That's my theory for right now. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day and be nice to each other.